Hello, this is Marvin. I'm here with Earl Mccorquodale, and I have a few questions. This is the monthly interview. First question: what was your occupation, and for how long did you do it?
I was a truck driver for about 37 years.
And for what company?
Rainbow Express, and my first one was with American Bakers. All bread.
37 years?
37 years.
It's a long time. Well, what year did you retire?
I retired in 1995.
Okay.
Age 62.
All right, my second question. Now, I believe we all have some sort of talent, and some comes out a little later than others. But what talent do you have that no one around here hardly knows you have?
Oh, that is a good question, Marvin. That's kind of hard to say. I don't know about talent. I had a lot of activities, but I think you got me on that one. I ought to come back to that one.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. Well, where did you grow up, and how was it?
I grew up in eastern part of North Carolina, around the country, and it was fun. I stayed there until I got 19 years old. Then I went in the Air Force for 5 years. That's when I came out and started driving a truck. But it was good.
All right.
Can't sound like farming, but
no, that's not for everybody.
yeah, I did it for my family, my dad, mother, sisters, and brothers.
Okay, now that you've had some time, let's go back to the other question. What talent do you have that no one around here hardly knows of?
Well, I like playing basketball a lot, but I didn't do much of it after school days. But you know, I was in high school, in school days, I was doing it quite a bit.
Yeah, and how? So you're pretty good?
I don't say I was good, but I think I was fair.
Well, how tall were you listed?
Pardon?
How tall?
I told him
yeah.
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
So as you were younger, you're probably
I was
a little taller.
I think I was measuring up to about 6'2". Probably by the time I was, I don't know, maybe close to 6'2". Probably by the time I was 16, 17 years old. I've always been tall.
What high school did you?
Used to be slim too.
Oh, you still pretty good?
Yeah, I got a lot of stomach though.
What high school did you go to?
I went to what they call Central High. They're up way in North Carolina. I didn't finish school, but I continued on in the Air Force a couple of years while I was in there. So I didn't get my diploma, but it was called Central High.
Now, in the Air Force, what was your experience in the Air Force?
I was in the fire department, over on the flight line where the planes was.
So you didn't get to fly any planes?
I didn't get to fly them, but I flew in a couple. I flew from England to Germany, a couple trips. But I was there. I was a firefighter. I was had catch fire for any reason. We put it out. You know, that was my job.
Now, how did you come about that job?
Well, they offered me that when I would come out of basic training. Give me 3 choices: food service, fire department, or air police, which I didn't want no policeman's job. I didn't want to cook. So I said, give me a fire department. I thought that would be a good job, and I did. I enjoyed it.
So, well, how long was the training?
I was, well, that was OJT. I trained on the job. They put me on a job training. I went to school some while after I got in it. Different things, classes for different things, but I enjoyed it.
And do you remember what years this was?
Yeah, 1950, 53, about October, November, I finished up my training and transferred over to the state of Washington, and I was out that snow country for 2 years. And Now, I went straight to the fire department. I trained on the job. We'd set up, every so often we set up training, but I was a driver, then I was a crew chief. I was a crew chief for a while, but I didn't want all that much responsibility, so I had to be, put back down as a driver. I like driving fire trucks. Yeah, it was a challenge.
Now, if there's anything that you could change, what would it be?
Go back and have my education and finish my 20 or 30 years in the service. That's what I would like, and that's what I wanted to do then, but I didn't. They had a lot of wreck in my MOS, and they was asking a lot of people to, take early discharges. So I got married and was jealous type, so I was tickled to death to get out and be with her all the time. One of those that didn't want to leave didn't want to leave your wife.
And well, let me ask you this: how long were you married?
23 years to the first wife.
And how many children?
There was 2 that came premature that didn't live, and in the last 3, I got 3 living, 2 girls and a boy.
Okay. And last question: out of during your lifetime, what is the most proudest thing? What thing is your most proudest of? Tongue-tied.
Well, proudest of. Well, my 3 kids got through high school. I was tickled to death of that. And now they had good health and they're happy, I guess. They're married, got their own family. I guess that's the first one's part of it anyway, but I've had a good life. I had a good life.
I think so.
I had a lot of.
You seem like you're
things.
happy all the time.
The last few years, I've had cancer and aneurysms, and then my wife, my girlfriend died with cancer, but up to that point. But as a whole, I've lived a pretty good life. Didn't make a lot of money, of course, but anyway, we survived. We eat good. And they say they'd be pretty happy.
All right. Well, that's it. The interview with Earl Mccorquodale. Thank you.